Everybody, this is Dominique Houston, and this is my MIU Project 1 review. So I'm going to show you my app really quickly. It's called ReadKeep. Keep track of what you need. Pretty much it's just storing articles and blog posts and books and everything that you've read previously. We'll go into the add new title and all the various information you can fill out. It's categorized, within a few different platforms, book and then digital. Then there's like paperback, hardcover, personal computer, and whatnot. And to get to the questions, what part of the assignment was the easiest and why? The easiest part of the assignment was the research. I thoroughly enjoyed learning more about UX and UI design. The patterns were introduced. The patterns we were introduced to, in addition to the vocabulary, will be great tools for me to use in my day-to-day work as a front-end developer. I think it'll be really beneficial to communicate some of the things that I have been trying to communicate with some of my clients that I just didn't have the vocabulary or the knowledge to fully give them the big picture. What part of the assignment was the most difficult and why? The most difficult part of the assignment this week was fixing my code that was broken from the previous course. I tried to fix it in my last course, but I wasn't able to figure out what was wrong. I was able to figure it out this time. I spent like over an hour trying to figure it out. Why I was unable to save new items to local storage, and it was kind of just overwriting ones that I had. But I was able to get that figured out, and of course it was just one single word that was breaking everything. So what information from previous courses did you utilize to complete this project? I used a lot of information from the previous course, VF1. After running into some issues with my functions that were misbehaving, I had to go back and watch some of the videos and use some of the resources that we were given in that to actually produce code that worked this time. What information did you research to complete this project? I visited a lot of mobile sites that I typically visit, but this time I focused my attention more on the design aesthetics and the layout and the patterns that they use on these websites instead of just going there for the content. I started to notice the patterns and the vocabulary that we were presented with this week in the book, and it it helped me understand why I like certain websites more than other websites that I visit, and which ones I visit more. I discovered I like them because of the way that they are laid out and the patterns that they use, and it's less confusing for me. Was there an aha moment this week? If so, what was it? This entire week for me was an aha moment, especially when it came to the code of everything, like actually fixing the functions and everything. Like I mentioned previously, that I had one word that was breaking my entire saving functionality, so fixing that alone was like, aha! So I was really excited and intrigued by that. I had to deal with my internet being down this week, so I had to work double time, and that also presented me with some challenges, but I feel like I was able to overcome that, so I'm really happy with my finished product. And well, not finished product yet, but my product this week. I'm looking forward to what's happening next week and seeing how we're going to get all this stuff working and pulling from different categories and whatnot. So that is my review for week 1. I hope that everybody did well and enjoys their weekend and get started on their next project. See you guys soon.